In this video, I will be showing you how to create and upscale 4K images with ChatGPT. Let's get started. I begin by navigating to the ChatGPT interface on my web browser. On the sidebar, I click the button that opens up my option menu, where I select the option for images. Once inside the images generation interface, I type a detailed prompt inside the text box to create a high-quality 4K fantasy landscape image. I request an ultra-detailed scene featuring a floating island with cascading waterfalls, ancient glowing ruins, and a majestic sunrise. I also specify technical parameters such as volumetric clouds, sharp details, and 4K quality to ensure a high-definition result before hitting enter. ChatGPT begins processing the prompt, displaying a grid animation with status messages indicating it is sketching out the first draft, setting the scene, polishing details, and adding final touches. Once completed, it presents me with two distinct visual interpretations. After comparing both results, I click the button to select the image that best fits my vision. The chosen image opens in a detailed viewer, where I go to the upper right corner, click the Share menu, and choose the Download Image option. After authorizing the download, I open the downloaded file in my default system image viewer. Inside the viewer, I maximize the window to review the texture and detail accuracy of the full screen view. I utilize the zoom control to closely inspect specific regions of the asset, scrolling through the cascading waterfalls, the architectural elements of the castle, the details of the character standing on the platform, and the intricate cloud formations. This close-up view confirms the visual fidelity and edge sharpness before I close out the application window. Back in the ChatGPT interface, I decide to create an alternative landscape view of the same fantasy setting. I click the Aspect Ratio Options menu and select the widescreen 16:9 format to give the landscape a cinematic structure. ChatGPT automatically begins a new generation process under the updated parameters. The system cycles through its rendering stages once more, detailing the canvas, refining the composition elements, and generating the wide aspect ratio imagery. When the progress bar completes, a high-resolution cinematic version appears in the message thread. I click on the newly generated wide image to preview its scale and aesthetic composition. The final image beautifully expands on the landscape details, providing a sweeping, detailed view of the floating city above the clouds that is perfectly formatted for widescreen displays. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more quick tips and tutorials.